Part 1. Introduction. Loch Ness, a vast ribbon of inky blackness, snakes through the rugged embrace of the Scottish Highlands. Its depths, shrouded in perpetual mist, have whispered tales of a leviathan for centuries. Is Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, a mere figment of Celtic folklore, or a primeval predator guarding the murky secrets of the loch? Tonight, we embark on a voyage of discovery, navigating the treacherous currents of legend and science to unravel the truth behind this enduring enigma. Delving deeper, we'll unveil every purported shred of evidence, photographic and cinematic, linked to Nessie's existence. Does a colossal creature lurk beneath the loch's surface? Or is Nessie simply a figment of our collective imagination, a captivating myth woven from the threads of Celtic folklore and fueled by the ever-present Scottish mist? Part 2. Legends of the Loch. Long before Nessie captured the global imagination, whispers of monstrous beasts inhabiting the lochs of Scotland echoed through the ages. Gaelic folklore abounds with tales of the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water spirit disguised as a horse that lured unsuspecting travellers to a watery demise. In the 6th century, St. Columba's legendary encounter with a fearsome beast in the Ness River cemented the loch's reputation as a haven for mythical creatures. The creature, described as having the size of an ox and the blackness of a night pit, was subdued by the saint's prayers, blurring the lines between folklore and faith. By the 19th century, fueled by a potent blend of murky folklore and perhaps a touch of Scottish whiskey, tales of Nessie morphed into a serpent-like creature. Sightings, often shrouded in the veil of twilight and embellished by the retelling, became more frequent. Newspapers gleefully devoured these fantastical yarns, transforming a local legend into a global phenomenon. The Nessie frenzy reached a fever pitch in 1933 with the construction of a road along Loch Ness, granting unprecedented access to the loch's mysteries and igniting a firestorm of media attention that continues to burn brightly to this day. However, the legend of Nessie predates even St. Columba. Pictish carvings dating back to the 6th century depict creatures vaguely resembling long-necked beasts, hinting at a deeper connection between myth and reality. The allure of Nessie lies not just in the possibility of a prehistoric survivor, but in the very essence of mystery itself. Part 3. The Lake Loch Ness. A behemoth amongst freshwater lochs, stretches for a staggering 23 miles, 37 kilometers, like a scar across the rugged Scottish Highlands. Its inky depths plunge to a maximum of 750 feet, 225 meters, shrouded in perpetual twilight due to the dark, peat-stained water. Sunlight struggles to penetrate this aquatic abyss, creating an ecosystem unlike any other. The frigid temperatures and crushing pressure harbor a unique community of life, with some eels documented surviving at remarkable depths. Plankton thrives in the nutrient-rich waters, feeding a food chain that includes salmon, trout, and even the occasional Atlantic sturgeon, a prehistoric fish that can reach over 10 feet in length. The vastness of Loch Ness itself adds another layer to the intrigue. Unlike many other lakes, Loch Ness lacks a uniform depth. Its floor is a complex topography of trenches, ridges, and underwater cliffs. These hidden depths create ideal hiding spots for large creatures, and the murky water only amplifies the sense of mystery. Modern sonar technology can only pierce so far, leaving vast swathes of the loch unexplored and unseen. The imagination can't help but wondering what secrets these hidden abysses might hold. Part 4. The Alleged Evidences. The legend of Nessie is not merely built on whispers and folklore. Several compelling eyewitness accounts have fueled the fire of belief for centuries. From the 20th century on, Nessie is forever entwined with the captivating allure of captured imagery. In 1933, Hugh Gray ignited a firestorm with a photograph supposedly capturing a surfacing creature. This blurry image, while inconclusive, became the spark that ignited the modern obsession with Nessie. A year later, Arthur Grant claimed to have filmed a long neck and body breaking the water's surface, further fueling the flames of speculation. However, the most iconic image of the Loch Ness monster arrived in 1934 with the now infamous surgeon's photograph. This grainy image, depicting a long-necked creature with a plesiosaur-like head, dominated headlines for decades. Unfortunately, the image's legitimacy was shattered in 1975 when it was revealed to be an elaborate hoax perpetrated by a group of friends using a toy submarine and a model constructed from a hippopotamus hide. Despite the debunked photograph, the legend persisted. The Taylor film of 1938 captured footage showcasing a large moving object on the water's surface. While some excitedly proclaimed it to be Nessie, skeptics argued it was nothing more than a boat wake, highlighting the difficulty of definitively identifying objects at such distances on a vast body of water. Technological advancements offered a new avenue for exploration: sonar. In 1955, Peter McNabb, using sonar technology, detected a large unidentified contact deep within the loch. While intriguing, sonar readings can be misinterpreted, and definitive proof of a creature's size and nature remained elusive. The Dinsdale film of 1960 is often hailed as the most compelling evidence of Nessie. Taken by a respected businessman, the film captured footage of a large, flipper-like object moving through the water. However, debates continue to rage regarding the authenticity of the film, with some suggesting it may be a terrestrial object breaking the surface, or even a boat creating a wake. The search for Nessie continued into the 21st century. George Edwards's 2011 photograph reignited public interest. The image captured an elongated shadow in the water, sparking renewed debate about the existence of a large creature in the loch. However, the nature of the shadow and the distance from the camera make definitive identification impossible. David Elder's 2013 video offered another glimpse into the murky depths. The footage captured an object breaking the surface of the water, sending ripples across the loch. While some believe it to be the elusive Nessie, others suggest a more mundane explanation, such as a sturgeon breaching the surface. Even seemingly innocuous sources offered intriguing glimpses. In 2014, Apple Maps captured an unidentified elongated object in the loch via satellite imagery. While some saw this as definitive proof of a monster, experts pointed out that image resolution and water distortion make definitive identification impossible. Finally, drone footage captured in 2021 added another chapter to the ever-growing saga. The footage shows an unidentified elongated object moving through the water. While analysis is ongoing, the jury remains out on whether it represents a living creature or simply another anomaly in the vast expanse of Loch Ness. Part 5. Scientific Investigations and Expeditions. The allure of Loch Ness has not been lost on the scientific community. Throughout the 20th and 21st centuries, numerous expeditions have been launched to unravel the mysteries of the loch's depths. Sonar technology has played a crucial role in these endeavors. In 1967, the Loch Ness Phenomena Investigation Bureau conducted a pioneering sonar survey, capturing intriguing blips on the radar. However, these blips could be attributed to geological formations, schools of fish, or even large logs drifting through the water. The limitations of sonar became readily apparent. It could detect large objects, but lacked the resolution to definitively identify them. In the 1980s and 1990s, expeditions took a more sophisticated approach. Operation Deep Scan, a multi-million-dollar project in 1987, employed a fleet of boats equipped with advanced sonar and submersibles. While the project did detect some unidentified objects, they could not be conclusively linked to a living creature. The vastness of Loch Ness and the limitations of the technology at the time made a comprehensive scan nearly impossible. More recently, scientists have turned to a revolutionary new tool, environmental DNA analysis, eDNA. By collecting water samples from the loch, scientists can identify the genetic material of organisms present, even in minute quantities. A 2019 eDNA study revealed a surprising abundance of eel DNA, potentially explaining some of the historical sightings of long serpentine creatures. However, eDNA analysis cannot differentiate between different eel species, leaving the question of a giant eel in Loch Ness unanswered. The scientific pursuit of Nessie continues, with researchers constantly refining their methods and seeking new technologies to pierce the veil of mystery surrounding the Loch Ness monster. Part 6. The Nessie Debate. The existence of Nessie continues to spark heated debate between scientists and cryptozoologists. Scientists, ever the pragmatists, point to the lack of conclusive evidence. They attribute the sightings to misidentification of known animals, geological phenomena, or even active imaginations fueled by the allure of the myth. Cryptozoologists, on the other hand, champion the possibility of undiscovered species. They point to the sheer number of eyewitness accounts over centuries as evidence that something unusual may lurk beneath the loch's surface. The debate continues, fueled by ongoing scientific exploration and the unwavering belief of those who hold on to the dream of a living legend. Part 7. Cryptozoological theories. Fueled by the lack of definitive answers, cryptozoologists have proposed a variety of explanations for the Loch Ness monster. One popular theory suggests Nessie could be a relic of the past, a surviving plesiosaur, a marine reptile thought to be extinct for over 66 million years. However, plesiosaurs were primarily saltwater creatures, and their anatomy wouldn't lend itself well to navigating the murky depths of a freshwater loch. Additionally, fossil evidence indicates they were relatively small, with the largest reaching only around 50 feet in length. Another theory posits Nessie might be a giant eel. Eel DNA analysis in Loch Ness has indeed revealed a surprising abundance of these serpentine creatures. Giant eels, like the ones found in conger eel species, can reach lengths exceeding 10 feet. However, their slender bodies and lack of a distinctive neck don't quite fit the classic image of Nessie. Furthermore, large eels are documented elsewhere in the world, making the existence of a unique giant eel species in Loch Ness less likely. The most intriguing possibility lies in the existence of an unknown species. Loch Ness's unique ecosystem, with its vast depths and limited sunlight penetration, could potentially harbor creatures not yet documented by science. However, the chances of a large, complex animal existing undetected for so long are slim. The mystery of Nessie, it seems, lies at the crossroads of scientific skepticism and the thrilling possibility of the unknown. Part 8. The Nessie Industry. The legend of Nessie has transcended mere folklore to become a booming industry around Loch Ness. Tourists flock to the region, lured by the chance to glimpse the elusive monster. Boat tours with evocative names like Nessie Hunter and Monster Spotting Cruise ply the loch's waters, narrating tales of legendary sightings and offering the thrill of the hunt. Gift shops overflow with Nessie memorabilia, from cuddly toys to keychains to Nessie-shaped mugs. This monster mania has become a significant economic driver for the region, creating jobs and injecting millions of pounds into the local economy. Part 9. The search continues. The quest to unravel the Loch Ness enigma shows no signs of abating. Researchers are constantly innovating and employing new technologies to pierce the loch's murky depths. Autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs, equipped with high-definition cameras and advanced sonar, are being deployed, offering a more comprehensive and detailed view of the loch's underwater landscape. Environmental DNA analysis is being refined, with scientists targeting specific genetic markers to differentiate between different eel species and potentially identify unknown creatures. Citizen science initiatives are also playing a role. Networks of underwater cameras, strategically placed throughout the loch, allow for continuous monitoring and real-time data collection. These efforts, combined with ongoing scientific research, offer a glimmer of hope that the mystery of Nessie might one day be solved. Whether the answer lies in a new species, a clever misidentification, or the enduring power of myth, the legend of Loch Ness Monster continues to capture our imagination and fuel our sense of wonder. Part 10. Conclusion. Loch Ness, a ribbon of mystery etched into the Scottish Highlands, continues to hold its secrets close. From ancient legends of monstrous kelpies to the captivating image of Nessie, the loch has fueled our fascination with the unknown. Do the echoes of a prehistoric past resonate within its waters, or is Nessie simply a figment of our collective imagination? The answer, perhaps, lies not in a definitive solution, but in the very act of searching. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Loch Ness Monster mystery, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more journeys into the unknown.